Meanwhile, veteran filmmaker and movie director Lancelot Imasuen has challenged Nollywood practitioners to resist the urge to create a young and old dichotomy in the industry. The filmmaker, in a long emotional rant, speaks against practitioners that are peddling the old and new Nollywood, while asking that veterans like Omotola Jalade, Genevieve Naji, Jim Ike, and others return to active work in the industry in order to help the industry get its groove back.
I want to be involved in raising great minds and telling them there is no dichotomy. Nollywood is Nollywood. Anytime you come in, do your part. So these are old Nollywood, these are young. No, which I want to discourage such. I want to be in a position to speak truth to power. I stand vehemently against it. I condemn in totality that phrase, old or new Nollywood. When you come in, your own story starts. Your own story starts. You are talking action. Which action you want to show today? Where reach Isakaba? I'm talking action now. Which action you want to shoot? There was no computer. All the effects you saw were handmade. Come on, cut me some slack. Creativity, the gullet, bringing out blood, were all created, molded. A director knew how to take the shot that is not going to explode. So people were arguing. Now you might no, not goat, not this, not that. It's not foam. Busy brain molded a foam to a man, took a pipe out from the gullet, and the blood gushing out after the cutlass went was me holding pum 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 and pump, and the blood goes out. Come on, that was what we did to make Isakaba. You come and say that was nonsense? I'm angry. But the system must be such that, gentlemen, this is very emotional, must be such that we must pay tribute to men like Uzo Amayo Philip that created the work Aki and Popo. Today, his product, Aki and Popo, are everywhere. But nobody has ever thought about somebody that wrote the man that created a piece. That's the sadness. Some of them now became bigger than the institution that created them. It's like you go to the house where you were born. There now there are old, filthy hearts that reside there. Instead of you to go in there, the other, we expect you. So I'm calling out the Omotolas. I'm calling out the Genevieves. I'm calling out the Emeka Ikes. I'm calling out all the Jimites. I'm calling all of them that Nollywood has better, that they must come give back to Nollywood. That is the reason for this party. We cannot continue to allow the house that gave us a name. Who were these characters before Nollywood? Were they born stars? The answer is no.
The director of the epic invasion 1897 also disclosed that he would be making a remake of his vigilante movie Isakaba later this year in celebration of his 30th anniversary in Nollywood.
That work, in terms of popularity, in terms of acceptance, in terms of sales, the project Isakaba, which I'm also proudly presenting to the press, that 24 years after, in marking 30 years, I decided to remake this film that helped in consolidating my name as a frontline director. So by October, November this year, Isakaba returns with the gov, yet still at the helm of affair, producing and directing. The first part of it, I directed, but this one I produced and directed with help from several of my friends, 4 major guys precisely: Lahore Music, Global, Liam Studios, The Nice, and Lancelot Imasuen Media Network Limited. 4 of us came together to remake Isakaba, that is returning very soon. In fact, the frenzy is high. Also, this may be belated tomorrow. Releasing another. All of my projects are hinged on something.
Very, very passionate from Lancelot, also known as the governor of Nollywood. For a full video of Lancelot's interview, please visit youtube.com/channels television.